Hello and welcome back to Wax Pet Spa. Today we have Alfie with us. He's one of our regulars. He has a short smooth on the body to keep it nice and maintainable for the owners. And then we have tubular, round, fluffy legs. He visits every 9 to 10 weeks depending on how his coat is growing out at the time. So I'm just going to do a time lapse of this whole video so you can see what it's like to have a short maintainable body and then just a little bit of flair on those legs. So first things first is to be able to brush this fully out, then we'll go into the bath, we'll do a blow dry, we'll come back and we'll brush them again, and then we'll start on the actual styling itself. So after doing a bit of a brush out, I noticed that the coat is actually felted right to the skin, mainly on the back legs but also on the paw pads and coming up the front legs, and at this point it will be unfair to continue brushing that out. So we unfortunately are going to have to do a short smooth on the legs. I'm just going to ring the owner to let her know the condition, but unfortunately there is going to be no saving that and not causing brush burn. What I've done here is done a very rough clip off for the bath, removing all the matting. The worst areas were around the hocks, coming around to the knee here, and then running down towards the foot. This is quite a common area to get matting. Also on the front legs from the armpits and the elbow, running down the back of the leg, and then on the paw pads as well. There was no possibility of saving that. It was actually very, very tight, especially here on both legs. I think he only had one good leg which could maybe have been saved, but obviously having one fluffy leg is going to look a little bit odd. So now we're going to go into the bath, get in squeaky clean, and then come back. People usually ask, why is there an additional matting being charged? Because usually I would bath this coat to make sure it's squeaky clean before we start clippering. However, when a dog is matted, it is best to clip off the coat beforehand, which means you're clipping through a dirty coat, which then halves the life of your blades and they need sharpening a lot more often. So this is why the small additional charges are added, plus the additional time that it takes to do 2 clips, so one before the bath and one after the bath. So we're back from the bath, so we're nice and squeaky clean, all right down to the skin. Every dog here has 2 shampoos. We've brushed out this head, which was actually quite knotty, but we've managed to save it. So we're still going to have a nice rounded head, and then we'll have to blend it into the short body as normal. Obviously, this groom hasn't quite gone to plan with the wet weather here and the cold in the UK, and he's got matted on his legs pretty much all the way around, so we've had to take that short smooth this time. So I'm just going to time lapse the rest of the video so you can watch and see the groom. And there we go, we have the full groom completed here on Alfie today. As you can see, he's been such a good boy, and it's not our usual lengths. Usually we would have this length on the body, however we have tubular, nice rounded long legs to match in with this head. However, as you've seen, he came in a bit matted with the wet weather and everything over this winter during lockdown. We've only been able to save his face and his tail. These were quite knotty as well, but he's been such a good boy that he's let me just brush those out and continue with the groom. This is one of the reasons why we are here for you during lockdown. So if you do need to make an appointment, you can do. The easiest way to do this is online. So I hope this has been helpful. I will pop up a picture of what his usual groom looks like throughout this video so you can see. But this is Alpha's Groom and we're signing out and we'll see you soon.